Welcome to Green Garden Community TV. If you've been staring at your small front yard wondering how to make it look beautiful without spending a fortune or hiring a professional, this is the video you've been waiting for. What if we told you that with just a few plants, some gravel, or even a simple path you could completely transform your curb appeal? Today, we're revealing 5 simple and beautiful small front yard landscaping ideas that are not only affordable and easy to maintain but also designed to maximize every inch of space. From creating symmetry that makes your home look more expensive, to using potted plants and vertical greenery to grow your yard upward instead of outward. These ideas are perfect for anyone working with limited space but big design dreams. Each concept is packed with charm, balance, and functionality, and we're breaking them down step by step so you can copy the look in your own yard this weekend. So grab your coffee, hit subscribe, and let's turn that tiny front yard into something truly show-stopping. Let's get started. If your front yard is barely big enough for a welcome mat, don't worry, you can still make it lush and beautiful. One of the smartest and most stunning ways to transform your small front yard is by using your fence as vertical garden space. Imagine stepping out your front door to see vibrant green vines trailing along the fence, planters filled with fresh herbs or flowers, and a rich, living wall that makes your space feel like a natural retreat. Vertical greenery is more than a design trend, it's a smart, space-saving solution that instantly adds character and curb appeal. Whether you have a sleek wood slat fence or a basic concrete divider, vertical planting can give it new life. This approach not only softens hard lines but also adds texture, color, and even fragrance to your front yard. It's affordable, low maintenance, and makes a dramatic impact with very little ground space. So if you've been thinking your tiny front yard can't be exciting, think again. It's time to look up, not out, and turn your fence into a green oasis. Vertical greenery is one of the most transformative small front yard landscaping ideas, especially when space is limited but style is essential. By shifting the garden from the ground to the fence, you not only reclaim space but also create a visual centerpiece that welcomes guests and adds value to your home. The concept is simple: utilize your existing fence as a vertical surface for plants. Start with materials like modular planter boxes, hanging pots, trellises, or wire grids. Choose a layout that complements your fence style, whether it's wooden, vinyl, metal, or stone. If your fence is wood, you can attach planter boxes directly. If it's metal or concrete, consider using hanging brackets or freestanding vertical planters that lean against the surface. Plant selection plays a huge role in the final result. Choose trailing plants like ivy, pothose, or creeping fig for a soft, cascading effect. For more color, opt for flowering vines like bougainvillea, jasmine, or clematis. Want practicality too? Mix in herbs like basil, rosemary, or mint that not only look good but also serve your kitchen. For those in hotter climates, succulents and drought-tolerant plants like sedum are ideal. Make sure your vertical garden is easy to maintain. Use self-watering containers or include drip irrigation systems to reduce the time and effort needed for upkeep. Drainage is crucial, so choose containers with holes or add a layer of gravel at the bottom. To enhance the atmosphere, consider adding soft garden lighting under the planters or along the edges of the fence. A subtle spotlight can cast gorgeous shadows from the plants and make your greenery pop in the evening. Not only is this design great for compact yards, but it also helps improve privacy. Plants naturally soften and obscure the view, making your home feel more secluded. If noise is a concern, a dense vertical wall with leafy plants can even help absorb sound. One of the most rewarding aspects of vertical greenery is that it offers flexibility. You can change out plants seasonally, rearrange the layout, or expand the concept as your budget allows. Whether you want something whimsical or highly structured, the vertical fence garden allows you to reflect your personality. In essence, vertical greenery turns your fence into a living canvas, functional, beautiful, and endlessly customizable. For homeowners who want big style in a small footprint, it's the perfect answer. Installing vertical greenery on your front yard fence gives you more than just visual beauty. It maximizes every inch of limited space while delivering practical benefits. First, it allows you to garden in places you normally wouldn't on the walls and fences, turning unused surfaces into vibrant, living features. This setup reduces clutter on the ground, helping your small front yard look cleaner, more open, and more intentional. Your entryway immediately feels more curated, polished, and even relaxing. For small homes or urban lots, it gives your front exterior a significant design boost without taking up extra space. Vertical planting also improves air quality and adds natural insulation. In warm climates, plants on your fence can help shade the area and cool the surrounding air. And when you incorporate herbs or edible plants, it becomes a functional mini garden right outside your door. Plus, it's incredibly flexible. You can easily switch out flowers, create seasonal looks, or focus on pollinator-friendly plants. Whether you want curb appeal or just a personal sanctuary to enjoy as you walk up your path, vertical greenery makes it possible in the smallest of spaces. Imagine stepping into a front yard that instantly calms your mind. No clutter, no overgrown plants, just pure, balanced design. The minimalist Zen-inspired front yard is the answer for homeowners who want peace, simplicity, and beauty all in a compact outdoor space. This style takes cues from traditional Japanese gardens but translates beautifully into modern small front yards. It focuses on clean lines, natural textures, and a harmonious blend of elements: white pebbles, simple stepping stones, compact green shrubs, and perhaps a small bonsai or two. Instead of trying to pack a dozen elements into one tight area, Zen landscaping celebrates open space. That means less maintenance, less noise, and more breathing room. It's the opposite of overwhelming. It's peaceful and intentional. And because this design is so structured, it naturally makes your home feel more sophisticated. You don't need a big budget or a huge lawn. Just a few well-placed stones, a few crisp shrubs, and the right balance between empty and filled space. If your goal is to create a front yard that invites peace and shows off your taste in modern simplicity, this Zen-inspired idea might be exactly what your space needs. The minimalist Zen-inspired front yard is more than a landscaping choice, it's a lifestyle statement. It's perfect for homeowners who crave a serene, clean, and sophisticated entrance without overwhelming their limited outdoor space. And the best part? It's low maintenance, cost-efficient, and visually stunning. Start by clearing clutter. Zen gardens rely on space as much as they do on elements. This isn't about filling every inch, it's about making each detail count. Think of your yard as a canvas. Every stone, plant, and shadow plays a role. The ground surface should feature white or light gray decorative pebbles, which create a bright and calm base. These pebbles reflect sunlight and give the yard a fresh, clean appearance. They're also great for drainage and weed control. Next, incorporate stepping stones, preferably large, flat stones with a natural shape. Lay them in a straight or gentle curved line leading to your front door. This adds movement and functionality while staying true to the minimalist style. Now add some compact greenery. Go for small ornamental grasses, dwarf shrubs, or bonsai trees placed in asymmetrical groups. Use them sparingly. This is about balance, not quantity. A well-positioned plant becomes a living sculpture in this layout. Accent the space with a low-profile bench or a ceramic garden ornament, but keep it simple. 1 or 2 decor pieces are enough to add charm without clutter. To elevate the look at night, place a few low-glow solar path lights along the stepping stones. This keeps the yard usable in the evening and emphasizes the Zen flow. This design works well in dry and humid climates alike. It's adaptable, sustainable, and uses far less water than traditional lawns or flower beds. Maintenance mainly involves occasional sweeping of the pebbles and trimming of shrubs, much easier than constant lawn care. If your home's exterior is modern, white, or minimalist, this yard style blends beautifully with it. But it can also soften a more traditional facade, giving the entrance a surprising, stylish twist. The Zen-inspired small front yard proves you don't need a large space to create something meaningful. You just need structure, intention, and a love for simplicity. Choosing a Zen-inspired minimalist front yard brings more than just aesthetic value. It gives you a space that works for your lifestyle. First, the maintenance is incredibly low. You won't have to mow, water grass, or spend weekends trimming. A quick sweep and occasional plant care is all it takes. The design also helps you save on water and stay environmentally conscious. Instead of a thirsty lawn or dense flower beds, you use pebbles, gravel, and drought-tolerant plants. That's great for your utility bill and the planet. In terms of curb appeal, this style is modern, fresh, and timeless. It makes your home feel high-end and thoughtful without being flashy. The neutral palette and clean layout appeal to nearly every taste. But perhaps the biggest benefit is peace of mind. Your front yard becomes a place that clears mental clutter, not adds to it. It feels calm the moment you arrive home. If you want a front yard that's stress-free, stylish, and smart, the minimalist Zen design offers everything you need in the most beautiful, balanced way. If you think you need a grassy lawn to have a beautiful front yard, think again. Potted plants and gravel might just be the game-changing combo your home needs. This landscaping idea is stylish, flexible, and incredibly easy to maintain, perfect for anyone working with a small outdoor space. Imagine walking up to your house and being greeted by an elegant collection of planters, each one thoughtfully placed on a smooth bed of white or gray gravel. The effect is modern, fresh, and inviting. You can mix heights, textures, and colors to fit your personality and change them out seasonally. This layout is ideal for small yards where soil may be poor or uneven. You don't need to dig or replant every year. And best of all, it's entirely movable. Want to rearrange your look? Just shift a few pots around. Whether you prefer leafy greens, bright flowers, or edible herbs, this setup works. Gravel keeps weeds down, defines your space, and adds contrast that makes your plants pop. So if you want a flexible, low-stress way to make your front yard stand out, skip the sod and go for pots and gravel instead. It's simple, stunning, and totally doable. The potted plant and gravel front yard design is a smart solution for small spaces, especially when you want a clean, modern look without the hassle of grass. It combines practicality and beauty, allowing you to customize your landscape layout with very little digging or even planting in the ground. Start with the base layer, gravel. Choose a light color like white, gray, or beige to brighten up the area and make your potted plants stand out. Gravel provides a finished look, prevents mud in rainy seasons, and acts as a natural weed barrier. Once the gravel is laid, start arranging your potted plants. Use a mix of shapes and sizes to create interest. Tall ceramic planters are great for focal points, while smaller terracotta pots can be placed around for added texture. Make sure to select weather-resistant containers that complement your home style. As for the plants themselves, go with a variety of textures and colors. Snake plants, succulents, ferns, dwarf palms, and herbs like rosemary or basil work beautifully in pots. You can also include seasonal flowers for bursts of color. Bonus: if a plant outgrows its container, just repot it or replace it, no permanent damage to your yard layout. Add a bench or small accent furniture piece to make the space usable and cozy. A wooden bench, a small garden sculpture, or even a bird bath can elevate the look and provide structure. If your yard gets full sun, add a few shade-tolerant potted plants under a tree or awning. This design is also incredibly versatile. You can switch up the look for every season, adding fall mums, spring tulips, or holiday-themed decor as needed. Want to try a new layout? Just move the pots around. It's that easy. For lighting, place a few solar stake lights between pots or string fairy lights around the porch railing. At night, the light bounces off the gravel and highlights your greenery, giving your yard a magical glow. What really sets this style apart is how low maintenance it is. No mowing, no trimming, just occasional watering and rearranging when you're ready for a change. It's perfect for people with busy schedules or those who want to keep things tidy without constant upkeep. This front yard idea blends function and flair. Whether your home is modern, rustic, or anything in between, potted plants and gravel create a polished, personal, and practical entry space that always looks fresh. There are so many advantages to using potted plants and gravel in your front yard. First, it's super low maintenance. You'll never have to mow a lawn again. Just water your pots as needed and sweep your gravel occasionally, simple and time-saving. Second, it's flexible. Unlike fixed flower beds, you can rearrange your pots anytime you want a fresh look. Swap in seasonal flowers, rotate plant locations, or add new containers without any digging. This design also works well in all climates. Whether you live in a hot, dry region or a rainy, tropical one, there are plant and pot combinations that fit your conditions. Plus, the gravel helps with drainage and weed control. The style is clean, modern, and incredibly visually appealing. You get bold structure from your pots, color and texture from your plants, and contrast from the gravel below. It's a picture-perfect combination that boosts your curb appeal all year round. For small front yards, this idea offers the most versatility for the least amount of effort. You're in control of the layout, the colors, and the entire vibe. Don't have much horizontal space in your front yard? No problem, think vertical. A green wall or vine-covered trellis lets you create a stunning natural focal point using the one surface you already have, your front fence or exterior wall. It's a clever way to add lush greenery without taking up precious ground space. Picture it, a wooden or metal trellis with vibrant vines climbing up, softening your home's facade and giving your front yard a burst of life. Whether it's morning glory, star jasmine, or pothos, climbing plants bring texture, color, and a feeling of natural luxury. This approach is perfect for homeowners with small yards, narrow entryways, or fenced-in front spaces. Vertical gardening adds privacy, cools the surrounding area, and creates a fresh, green backdrop for your outdoor design. It also makes your yard feel fuller without clutter. You're not planting more on the ground, you're layering up the visual space. And the best part? It's completely customizable. Choose rustic wood, sleek steel, or painted lattice panels to match your home's personality. If you want a small front yard that feels vibrant, elegant, and uniquely yours, this green wall idea grows with you. Small front yards don't have to feel limited, especially when you embrace the power of vertical gardening. A trellis or green wall lets you turn unused vertical surfaces into lush garden features that make your home stand out. It's an elegant solution for limited space, and it adds charm, texture, and depth to your landscape. Start by choosing your vertical structure. This could be a wood lattice, metal grid, or even a pre-made wall planter panel. You can attach it to your front fence, side wall, or porch area wherever you want a splash of greenery. Make sure the structure is sturdy and allows airflow to prevent mold buildup. Next, select your vines or climbing plants. For sunny yards, flowering vines like clematis, bougainvillea, or morning glory add color and visual movement. In shaded areas, opt for green climbers like ivy or pothos. These plants grow upward with minimal root space and deliver big impact. The beauty of this setup is its visual layering. By drawing the eye upward, the yard feels taller and more dynamic. You can also place small potted plants or shrubs at the base of the trellis for extra depth. This gives the illusion of a multi-dimensional garden, even in tight spaces. Want to add a personal touch? Integrate small string lights, hanging planters, or decorative signs on the trellis. You can even alternate solid panels and plant sections to create a modern, geometric look. If you're aiming for a cleaner, low-maintenance style, use modular vertical planters. These allow you to insert pre-potted herbs, succulents, or flowers into wall grids, perfect for a structured, architectural look. For homes with modern, tropical, or rustic designs, this idea is completely adaptable. Choose black steel grids for a contemporary feel, or reclaimed wood trellises for a warm, farmhouse vibe. Even a plain white wall can become a showstopper with climbing plants and a few thoughtful accents. Vertical green features also have practical benefits. They provide extra shade, help reduce street noise, and even offer a bit of privacy, especially helpful if your front yard faces a busy street or sidewalk. And compared to traditional landscaping, they require less space, less water, and less soil. No matter your climate or experience level, vertical landscaping is accessible and rewarding. You'll be amazed at how much character and greenery you can add to a small front yard simply by going up. The biggest benefit of a vertical garden is simple. It gives you more garden in less space. By using walls, fences, or trellises, you can add greenery and color without sacrificing your limited square footage. This idea is perfect for tight urban homes, townhouses, or any yard where the footprint is small but the design ambition is big. It turns blank walls into living art and transforms ordinary fences into lush focal points. Vertical gardens also offer a natural privacy screen. Whether you want to shield your windows from the street or create a cozier front entry, vines and tall planters provide that gentle barrier while still looking beautiful. Maintenance is also minimal. Many climbing plants are hardy, drought-tolerant, and require only basic pruning. And because you're using height, drainage is often better than ground-level beds. Best of all, this design is completely customizable. From romantic flowering vines to minimalist succulent walls, you can make it reflect your personal style without breaking your budget. Want to turn your narrow or modest front yard into something straight out of a designer magazine? A natural grass path accented with stone pavers and compact shrubs is a classic and timeless way to upgrade your space while keeping it simple and budget-friendly. This idea borrows inspiration from European courtyards and modern cottage designs. A soft green lawn becomes the foundation, while large stepping stones lead the eye and feet toward the front door. Bordering the path, low-maintenance shrubs like boxwood or lavender create neat structure and year-round beauty. It's the kind of design that makes your home look refined without feeling forced. And the best part? It works with many architectural styles: modern, traditional, craftsman, or even farmhouse. It adds charm and symmetry while keeping things grounded in nature. You don't need to pave your entire yard. Just define a graceful walkway, add a few focal points, and let the green space do the talking. Whether you're walking home from work or welcoming guests, this stone and grass layout sets the perfect tone: welcoming, fresh, and timeless. If you're looking for that wow factor in a small yard, this is the path to take. The grass path with stone accents and compact shrubs is one of the most charming ways to elevate a small front yard. It combines softness and structure, bringing together natural green textures, durable hardscape materials, and carefully placed greenery for a look that's balanced and beautiful. Start with your pathway layout. Use wide, flat stepping stones or rectangular concrete pavers to create a walkway through your lawn. Lay them directly into the grass or recess them slightly into the soil so they're flush with the surface. This prevents tripping and makes lawn mowing easier. Spacing is important. Allow just enough green between the stones for contrast, but not so much that it becomes hard to walk. This gives the yard an organic rhythm while staying functional. On each side of the path, add compact shrubs or ornamental grasses. Boxwoods are a popular choice. They're tidy, easy to shape, and stay green year-round. You can also try lavender, rosemary, or dwarf nandina for color and fragrance. Add mulch beds around these plantings to frame them cleanly and keep weeds under control. You don't need many shrubs, just a few per side can define the space and create symmetry. Lighting can take this design even further. Install low solar garden lights along the pathway to highlight the stone and greenery at night. It creates a soft, elegant glow that makes your entry feel upscale and safe. This layout works with small front yards because it guides the eye and foot traffic naturally. It creates purpose in the landscape, no more random patches of grass or awkward planting zones. Every element feels intentional. Another perk? The materials are easy to maintain. Grass is simple to care for if you use a drought-tolerant variety, and the stone pavers require little upkeep. The compact shrubs, once established, only need occasional trimming. Even better, this design is adaptable. You can curve the path to fit your lot, change the style of stone to match your home, or expand the beds for seasonal flowers. In a small front yard, it's important that every element does double duty. This path adds structure, softness, color, and charm all at once. It's a timeless, approachable way to make your yard look landscaped without going over the top. Simple ideas, beautiful results. Your small front yard has so much potential. Try one of these designs and watch your curb appeal come to life. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more smart garden tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one right here on Green Garden Community TV.